If you want to improve anything in your life, if something is not working out, if you have quit something, or maybe you haven't even started something, chances are it is because of your thoughts. It's because of a belief you have about yourself, a story you're telling yourself. And when you can identify, look, something is holding me back. I want to get in shape. I want to just love my body. I want to be in a better relationship. I want to pursue that career. And you can see what kind of thoughts and fears and doubts and limiting beliefs come up when you tell yourself, these are the things that I want. That's when things are really going to happen. And I hope that all made sense. What I'm basically trying to say in a nutshell is if there's one area in your life that is lacking, that you know you could improve, then chances are it's because of something that's holding you back. And typically it's up here. It's what we believe about ourselves. And once you can identify all of those thoughts and stories, and then you can reframe them into more powerful ones and more empowering ones, that's when your life is going to change fast. Throughout my life, I have gone through some really challenging times with my family, with my health and my relationship, with what I want to do with my life. And if it wasn't for reframing really negative thoughts about myself and the things that I thought I couldn't do, I would probably still be stuck. I really don't even know where I would be. I don't know where my health would be, my relationships, any of that. And a lot of people think that when you start to think positive or reframe things, you're like spiritually bypassing, but that's actually the farthest thing from the truth. When you are aware that your negative thoughts are holding you back and disempowering you and keeping you from achieving all the things that you want, that is actually called awareness, and it is called taking responsibility for your life and your future. You're simply shifting your perspective and looking at things in a way that leaves you feeling less shame, guilt, and frustration, and more inspired, motivated, and empowered. Identifying your negative thoughts and your negative stories is actually a beautiful thing because you're willing to look at your perceived flaws and recognize that you deserve better and more. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 phrases that will change your life and shift your perspective on things. The first phrase is saying, I get to, instead of I have to. Just say those words out loud. I get to go to the gym. I get to exercise. I get to move my body. I get to whatever. And then say, I have to. Have to feels so forced. It feels like it's something I don't even want to do. But I get to is coming from a place of actually like having a choice and realizing how grateful and blessed you are to even be able to do the things that you still want to do. The second phrase is adding for now at the end of something. So I am busy and I can't exercise for now. Fill in your blank, but then at the end put in for now, because life does get busy, life does get hectic. Sometimes things do have to go on the back burner in regards to something having to do with your goals. So let's just say like a fitness goal or exercising or whatever it may be. And so you just say, I can't do this for now. The third phrase is saying and instead of but. So for instance, I have tried everything in the past, but I just don't think this is going to work for me. You could say, I have tried everything in the past and I am open to trying this, which might be something new that you've never tried before. But see where there's an opportunity where you can take but out, which is kind of like coming up with an excuse or a reason, and say and, because and is more welcoming and more inviting, and it allows more opportunity into the discussion. The fourth phrase is saying even if instead of what if. What if is a question. There's doubt in that, but if you can say even if I fail, even if I miss the day, even if I go off track, those 2 words imply that it's okay or it will be okay. Even though this happened, at least I tried and I did my best. Which naturally brings me into number 5, even though I fill in the blank. So instead of saying, I messed up, or I did this, or I that, fill in the blank for your own challenges. Put even though I in the beginning of those phrases. So even though I did something, and then positive reinforcement after that. And this one kind of naturally flows into number 6, which is telling yourself, I know what to do. Because if you have access to YouTube or the internet, then chances are you can figure out what to do. So even though this happened, I know what to do. Even though I struggled with this, or I binged, or I didn't exercise for a week, like I know what to do to get back on track. It allows for some forgiveness and some grace and a little bit more compassion to yourself and whatever it is that you are going through. And the 7th and last phrase is saying, I have instead of I am. Whatever you put after I am is so powerful. So anytime you say I am, be very, very intentional about what you are about to say, because your words will turn into beliefs that you're going to have about yourself. But anytime you can say, I have fat, or I don't know what else to think about in this moment, but instead of saying, I am fat, or I am old, or I am weak, or I am sick, try to reframe that into something a little bit more positive, because what you say after I am typically will come true and stay true. So if you are brave enough to explore your own mind, thoughts, beliefs, and stories, and walk through some uncomfortability for a little bit, you will transform your life, your health, your body, your relationships. I'll see you on the next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications if videos like this interest you. Bye!